4 points clear at the top of the table. And Al Nassr trailing in their slipstream despite the goals of Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, it's a short journey for the Al Nassr supporters, and they've travelled in their numbers. Georgi Kabakov of Bulgaria is our referee. The two captains, of course, on the right-hand side. And all of that creativity channeled in the direction of John Duran and Cristiano Ronaldo. And the noise is definite sheets for him in the Russian-Saudi League so far this season, but two in his last two games, away wins after that 3-2 loss here to Al-Ahly. Ronaldo stepping inside, looks to find Brozovic, it's cleared away. Brozovic though, corner kick. Al-Dawsari, Milinkovic-Savic allows it to run. It comes back to Milinkovic-Savic, Simakan was in the way. And Ronaldo is also...
Cristiano Ronaldo off the ball, but Ronaldo stayed down and it hampered his own defence. They were trying to push up, they were trying to hold the high line, but him laid there on the floor, he was playing everybody onside. Al-Hilal knew that, they moved the ball across the back four, nearly got in, had another opportunity, but that was a fantastic block in the initial first place from Simakan.
Well, Georgi Kabakov, the referee, is waved away the medical team. Well, you can see there what
Cristiano Ronaldo was saying. He was leaned on Milinkovic-Savic, I think it was, just leant over him with his left elbow, left shoulder. He wasn't expecting it, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He needs a good night or a good game against the Russian-Saudi League. 108% more coverage in that week compared to others this season. A 71% increase in social media interaction.
Every game that we watch and we comment on, and you look at this league and it just seemingly goes, he's rolling this Al Nassr team extremely well down the left-hand side. You look at the assists that he's got this season, 7 goals, 7 assists, and you can see why. Very intelligent player, Sadio Mane.
Al-Najdi, and here is Brozovic, and so much coming down the left-hand side for Al Nassr at the moment. Al Yami having 1 or 2 problems with a lack of cover and support. Here is Duran, slipped in low, but Neves is there to cover.
The assistant on the far side. Don't know why everyone inside the stadium, from our elevated position up here, you can quite...
Once in a decade, and of course, Ronaldo was signed to try and help end that run, and it's not happened so far, but he's on the ball here. So,
that was good, very, very quick. Sharp by the Brazilian goalkeeper. Depth perception was excellent, read the through ball, off his line, very, very quick goalkeeping.
Brozovic. And Al Nassr, of course, a team who often produce goals at both ends, as the early ball into John Duran, and it's wide. What a chance! On a plate for him from Yaya, and Duran maybe on the stretch, unable to produce the finish.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Al Nassr, from back to front so quickly. The initial ball from Brozovic to Yaya, the first time pass.
Now Al Ghanam. Brozovic. Ronaldo peels away to the far post, but he won't get that.
That's slightly ambitious from Brozovic. Looks, I mentioned him a lot, have we? John Duran's the one that's been causing the defenders a problem. You only have to give that man one opportunity. And because Al Nassr, they're getting some real joy on the turnover of possession. Al-Hilal do commit bodies forward on the press. Malcolm, Milinkovic-Savic, Al-Dawsari, they will all go, they'll all press. But 1 or 2 passes, as we've seen, Al Nassr.
Lajami in behind, looking for the run forward of Al-Najdi, and Brozovic. Mane on the edge of the penalty area, but it just... Once again, the appeals are waved away. Brozovic. Yaya takes over. Brozovic in towards Ronaldo, saved by Bono, and Neves is there to clear, but the flag is raised.
Once again, this is time. Brozovic again looking for the ball over the top. That one may have been a little bit tighter. He's got good technique, Cristiano Ronaldo. Didn't quite catch that one though. Rolled down his leg. He has been quiet since his knock to his shoulder that he got earlier on in the game.
Game they ultimately won. Yaya. Duran makes the run to the right, in towards Ronaldo. Again, he crumples under the challenge, and we've only seen one effort on target so far in the entire game, despite numerous opportunities. Ronaldo going through the gears to keep that in play. Now he will try and cut down the angle to find some space, and the shot. But it's further wide, and a great run into the penalty area here, and the shot in the end squirts wide.
Ball down the side of Al-Yami this time. Al-Naji. Good save by the goalkeeper when you look at it. Bono comes out, makes himself big, and Al-Naji can't quite get the shot off that he wants. Looks to have hit the under. Ronaldo and his 24 goals. Club's leading goal scorer.
Play Aleksandar Mitrovic in attack instead of Marcus Leonardo, and so far we have to say it has not paid off, but of course Mitrovic is the sort of player who can change that, as Koulibaly heads
You're here in the stadium, you're up high looking down at it.
in the Russian Saudi League. And one was the 100th goal that Al Nassr have scored against Al Hilal in all competitions. A rivalry going back, of course, so many years. Here is Malcolm.
From that situation, I remember one in particular at Old Trafford. There's absolutely no doubt in the world that this ball is heading towards the goal, just whether anybody can get in the way of it or not.
Ronaldo sizes this up, and he does hit it. Cleared away initially. Al-Ghanam in support. The cross is deep. Ronaldo goes for the acrobatics and nearly finds Mane. And had Ronaldo pulled out of that, there were other players coming in behind him.
Yeah, arguably Al-Jami behind Cristiano Ronaldo had a better angle, but you try taking that off him. Doesn't have the connection that he wants. They're finding so many holes. Al Nassr, intelligent play. Just couldn't quite get over it, could he?
One for the cameras.
And I think he's given them another dimension. Said about them playing that fairly flat 4-4-2.
It's for Simakan, standing firm. Duran, Neves winning it back, but only briefly. Ronaldo coming in, claims there was a high boot there, but
start to feel the tide turning.
Duran. Al-Balahi just slipping. Ronaldo, and his first touch allowed Koulibaly to... a player who's had...
How the game settles down. Not Jesus. He wanted to make the two substitutions and make them straight away. You know what he's capable of, Sadio Mane.
Ronaldo. The cross in, just taking a deflection which maybe gave it some extra air, and Bono was able to gather. Well, there's a slip there by Mitrovic, and here is Ronaldo once again on the counter-attack, streaking into the penalty area, and the pullback finds neither Duran or Brozovic.
It should have been a pullback. He does well, Cristiano Ronaldo, initially. Skips past the defender and he gets himself in a really good position. He goes for goal. Brozovic and Duran, both in better positions. Should have looked up, found a teammate on the edge of the 6-yard box. Didn't, went for goal.
Well, he was quick to apologise. Still some way off, but he's made inroads here this evening. Mane. Now Ronaldo tries to find Mane again, and he does so. Mane with the cross in, but it's beyond Duran. Otavio will recover. And it's clipped back. Brozovic with a header, blocked though by Milinkovic-Savic. Malcolm quickly closed down. And here is Mane looking to spring the counter-attack. Ronaldo. Duran holding his run to try and stay onside. Al-Hassan. Al-Hassan does brilliantly, but he can't find the finish this time.
Look at the right-hand side, John Duran. He waits, he waits, he waits. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't find him. Ali Al-Hassan, he just has to look up. Duran's there, edge of the 6-yard box. Just can't quite get the ball across to John Duran. Gets it stuck under his feet.
often have that very handy record of coming back in situations like this, but they'll need to defend a free kick here first. Davio lofted in behind, looking for Al-Ghanam, who delivers for Ronaldo, but it was firmly struck, and as a result the header rather looped into the arms of Bono.
Clever set play, very clever set play. I'm not sure.
Game almost like basketball at the moment. Al Nassr's turn to attack with Ronaldo. He cuts inside, still Ronaldo, it's blocked. Mane can't win it back and the flag has been raised.
There's times there Cristiano Ronaldo should look up. He's becoming very, very open, widespread, and he should keep himself onside. He's looking all the way down there.
Duran. Nassr Al-Dassari, the player who replaced Kanu in midfield. Ronaldo denied by Koulibaly. And it's a real balancing act for Al-Hilal now, because they've got to push on, but they know coming back the other way there's a real threat.
They have got a real threat, other than maybe 3 or 4 at the back for Al-Hilal.
Here's Duran in pursuit, and he'll get there before Al-Balahi. Still Duran, he goes down inside the penalty area. What does the referee give here? His involvement, he made the eventual challenge on Duran. He has stayed down, and I wonder if this will be looked at. Well, Benjamin Avila from Costa Rica is looking at this. Georgi Kabakov, our Bulgarian referee, will just await. Will he get the call to go and check himself here? Well, the two captains have been called in, Ronaldo and Al-Dassari.
I think he's just said to them, I've been told to go and have a look. There's a potential handball. I'm going to go and have a look myself, and that's where he's going. That's what they're looking at now. The left hand does that inadvertently take the ball out of John Duran's path and stop him, giving him an opportunity. You've got to say it does, really.
Yeah, that is the question they'll be looking at. How much does that handball prevent John Duran from getting a shot in?
You've got to say, listen, it's
Duran as well.
So here, right at the end, where John Duran goes to strike it, we'll see now.
Penalty!
You cannot underestimate what a huge moment this is, not just in this game, in a title race.
All around us, Al-Hilal supporters. Mane looking for the quick one, but at this stage, they'll just be happy to wind down the clock. Mane again. Marcus Leonardo, but Mane steps in again. And here is Ronaldo. Brozovic. Duran checks his run to stay onside. Ronaldo! Oh, it's lofted over the top, and he'll be grateful to see the assistance
on his face. I think it was a long way offside. Just didn't quite hold his run, or Brozovic didn't play it into him quick enough. He will tell you it's the latter.
Cristiano Ronaldo with 2 of the goals, including a late penalty to clinch it. Al-Hilal 1, Al-Nassr 3.
Well, that means that Al-Nassr have moved to within 3 points of Al-Hilal, above them in second. And of course, Al-Ittihad from a little further afield outside of